What is going on, everybody? That was really weird. Should we try that again?
No, we always try it again. I mean, we can try it again.
Okay, let's try it again.
Let's try it again.
We'll get it one day.
What is going on, listeners of the Reel? What is this thing called again? On the Reel. Welcome back to On the Reel.
Welcome.
We've got Alex, Brandon, and John.
Coming to you
Myself.
live from Tempe, Arizona.
Yes.
At Reelbros Media.
From the valley.
At Reelbros
But not
Media.
live.
But not
Previously
live.
recorded.
Previously recorded. What?
Recorded. We'll get there one day.
Jesus.
But yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Welcome back.
Welcome
to the
back.
Second,
what?
second,
What?
what? Second episode of 2021 or whatever year we're in right now.
It is 2021. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I wrote down.
I think we all know it's 2021, 2020.
It's the 5th of February right now.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying about 2021. Like, no one's going to forget to write 21. Like, you know, when the new year happens.
today. I was
you
like,
did.
I was like,
I haven't
21.
done
It was
once.
weird.
It's because it's like a conscious thing. Everyone wanted to get out of 2020.
Really?
Yeah, I
was
haven't done
stuck
it
in
once.
2020.
I haven't. Yeah, it's pretty true.
I've done
Yeah,
2021.
you've done 2021?
Yeah, you just, like,
I
skipped
haven't
that
thought
year.
about it.
Super weird.
We were all ready. That's what it is.
I guess so.
Lots to talk about today on
Really?
the,
It is.
the podcast. You guys hooked us up on the questions. We got like 8 questions to go
We
through.
got 8 questions.
And a
Wow,
bunch of
people like us
projects
or not, or
and-
they're just curious.
And a
Or
bunch
they
of
think we're
projects
boring and they're
released,
trying to spice us up a little bit.
Hey, that's true too. They're like,
know.
wow, the last podcast was shit. We're gonna give them some more questions, folks. Everybody, give them some more questions so we not sound like shit.
Yeah. Well, news for you guys. We are now a legit podcast because we have a sponsor.
This is true.
So
Are we
Stick
getting
around for
interference
the-
right now?
you're going to have to.
That was a little weird.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
It was Brandon's phone. His fucking 5G is melting our board over here right now.
Cancer now.
Sorry. Oh
you
my
guys, text
God.
message just traveling
Dude.
through the board right now.
Jesus, he just interfered. It was like a quick interference.
Dude, it was
Did you
like
hear
Morse
that?
co- Morse code coming
Totally,
through.
totally.
Yeah, but it was weird. It was like beep, 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 and then
was
you got your
Morse.
text message.
It was
It's like
Morse
the board
code,
heard
dude.
it before it received it.
Yeah, it travels through.
Yo, that was wild.
Damn. Anyways,
That's a little creepy.
we got our first sponsor. Shout
we
out to
did.
RoboCup for being a new supporter of the podcast.
It's awesome.
You guys are going to have to listen to the podcast because in the middle we're going to put a little promo code in there for you guys. So stay tuned.
That'll come later.
Ooh.
You gotta
Everyone loves a
listen
good
to that.
promo
Yeah.
code.
It's a
You
good
gotta
one.
wait.
It's a good one.
We're not like Joe Rogan. We're not going to dump it at the beginning.
No.
Not yet.
For all you guys that don't have honey,
You got to listen.
Yeah, we're not making that much money yet.
Yeah, no, we're not making any money right now. This is negative money.
But yeah, lots have been happening the end of the year and the start of the year, stuff we can start to talk about. And
True.
most recently, earlier this week, our months and months of work with
It
Peterbilt
was
Motor
lots of
Company.
work. We were traveling a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Our-
Fun fact about that: we drove like what 2,300
Oh,
miles.
no,
in
that was
trip?
a one job. Oh,
Yeah,
we
I'm
didn't.
just talking about one
Alex
trip.
didn't even say who it was yet. Continue.
No, you
did.
said Peterbilt.
No, he
did.
didn't.
He said Peterbilt.
Oh, you said Peterbilt?
Yeah, he said Peterbilt.
My bad.
Sorry, Alex.
I thought that was good.
Go for it.
Keep going.
Talk about it.
You can
Discuss.
You can
You can keep
continue to
going.
talk. Continue to talk. Are you okay? Everybody, we're having just a technical malfunction with his brain right now. Oh, I think it's
Good
refilled.
sip of the claw.
It might have been empty.
I'm just going to start over.
No, I thought that was good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the mileage until like we get like to that part of the story though, I guess.
Oh, he has a story in his head.
Sorry, I kind of jumped forward. I guess.
I think it's still funny. Okay, continue.
Anyways, all our work, our months and months of work with Peterbilt finally released for the
Came into fruition.
the new 579, the big boy truck,
Peterbilt 579.
the sleeper
World's
cab
goddamn
and
best
day
truck
cab.
in the world.
Yeah, so that was super cool to see get released, and I think we're gonna talk about that because we started off back in 2019 getting ready for this project. It's been a year.
It was a long
That's
time
true.
coming.
It's been a long time coming.
Well, COVID, obviously, but yes.
We started off in 2019 originally with plans to do like 15 plus location shoots. Everything from like the normal Texas, California up into the Eaton Proving Grounds in Michigan. And then even some stuff up in the Arctic Circle in North Country. In the cold and
You having
snow.
problems breathing over there?
He's having
Are you having a breathing attack or an
burping
asthma
attack.
attack or something?
Yeah, just give me my inhaler or some shit.
We did go to a lot of places
We did still.
with some 18-wheelers.
Yeah.
Quite unique spots.
It was interesting because we went from 15 planned shoot day or productions down to I think 4.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shooting.
That's how
Compressed.
the scale got compressed, and
Crazy.
we basically
I want to shoot myself listening to that.
We shot the same amount. We shot the same amount of probably 15 productions into 4 productions. So we were working when we were out.
We were working a lot. All day, morning to night.
Yeah.
I don't think that camera stopped recording, to be honest.
Oh yeah. No.
It was literally always rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going through the BTS photos because I was uploading some from that, and I saw the one of the red mags.
Yeah.
Just how many we
Oh,
ripped
dude.
through.
That project, we have some of the least amount of BTS photos because we were shooting so
We
much.
couldn't
No, we
stop.
ripped. We were
Couldn't
ripping.
stop.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was with Peterbilt, they love their technical stuff. Love the technical stuff. They, creative is like a bonus for them, right? The technical stuff. So that's why we're rolling constantly on 8K footage all the time. So you can imagine how much data we're ripping through the entire day and how much we have to back up and how many cards we have to buy. How many cards do we have to buy? Like 12?
Yeah, we bring
14?
we bring 12 with us on a shoot for
Like
8K.
Yeah, fuck, it's crazy.
Well, the first time we shot with them, we shot 8K.
and those are how many? How big are those cards? They're 12? How much are those?
They're like half a terabyte, I think. They're like 580 or whatever. But
It's
the
like,
first time
holy
we shot
moly.
with them, we had a very important learning lesson.
$1,500 a card.
Is we brought 3 cards with us shooting 8K, and then we wanted to shoot a lot of like high frame rate stuff. And we filled up our first 2 cards, and then we tried to DIT and dump on the run.
And that didn't work.
It was 3 or 4 hours to dump.
We're like, oops.
And we're like, this is never going to happen again. So now anytime we shoot 8K, especially on a Peterbilt shoot, we bring out the guns. Like we bring out
we
the
have to.
storage for it because we rip through cards quite a bit.
With
we wanna
Peterbilt, they
be
love
able
just
to-
rolling. Roll it.
Yep.
Roll a coal.
Yeah, they like frames too. So
Slapping the Jakes, dude. Slapping the
Slapping
Jakes
the
and
Jakes.
slapping the Jakes and rolling the record
Yeah.
button, dude.
Yeah, the ironic thing is like different from a lot of clients. A lot of clients will get like a roadway and we'll run it back and forth all day long. Peterbilt, we run routes. So
Yeah,
like
we
we'll
just-
go.
We run states.
Yeah, we run states. we run
Literally.
routes. Like I think one of my favorite shoots that we did, which was probably the biggest one for them this year, is we did Texas and Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and we drove all throughout. We did.
We passed the
one
Lion
day-
King. Wait, what's his name? Oh, Tiger King.
King.
Lion King.
yeah, that was one of my things I was gonna bring up. Was the Tiger King thing.
We never
Yeah.
got to go though, but we
I know,
passed it.
Unfortunately, we were there.
We were close.
We were within like 10 miles of Tiger King's zoo,
Yeah.
Oh man.
and we got so busy that we
We had to
didn't
pass
get to
it.
stop.
Yeah.
Regrets.
Regards. No, some good shots from that whole trip.
It was amazing because we went to Oklahoma for that one. We shot predominantly in Oklahoma, and like
Yeah.
everybody, textbook value. It was my first time in Oklahoma.
COVID didn't
Your-
exist there
your
either.
first time in
It
Oklahoma.
was all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 It
So
blew
we're
my
like,
mind.
oh man, it's Oklahoma. It's gonna be like flat cornfield
boring.
Yeah, it was-
stuff.
It was gorgeous.
But we
hilly.
went, it's so beautiful.
There's waterfalls
Yeah.
in Oklahoma.
It was
Who would've
gorgeous. It was gorgeous.
I wouldn't have thought.
We literally drove the gamut though. Like one of the days we were on the far west coast of Oklahoma, not Panhandle, but like
Yeah.
west coast. And then like another day we were far east coast. We were like 10 miles from Arkansas's border.
How many miles?
forest,
Yeah.
and
No, it's stupid.
We put in how
many
many
miles?
miles did we put in?
2,300,
Which is like how many miles short of driving across the U.S.
300 miles. Wasn't it
Holy
2,600?
shit! Yeah, and we were just in
We did a lot
Oklahoma,
of miles.
and we were in the back of a little.
And we're staring at monitors.
Pickup
Well, I'm
truck.
driving
Yeah.
out, and these two are staring at monitors for 2,300 miles.
Well, we had like the Tacoma, right? So it was like
now we had a Chevy,
no, we had the
Chevy like half cab.
Oh, it was small.
Yeah,
it was the
Oh,
Chevy Silverado, the new one that's like tiny now.
backbreaker.
Yeah, and the back seats in that thing were perfectly like vertical. So by the
You know
end of the
what?
trip, my back.
It's because we went to
felt
Hertz.
vertical.
Yeah.
Because
like
we
a
went to Hertz
surfboard
and we
back.
got screwed. Now we go to Avis and we get that motherfucking Dodge Rebel every time.
Hell
that
yeah.
thing is sick.
Dude, that thing
land
is
yacht.
sick.
If we would have had that, man,
Dude, that
we
thing's
would have been
there's a
cruising.
Yeah.
couch back there.
So
Dude.
pro tips: if you travel a lot for work
Avis.
and you rent vehicles,
Avis.
no, that and get the preferred status.
Yeah, well, yes, but Avis
Get the-
is legit right
Get
now.
the status where you can just walk out in the parking lot and be like, I want that one.
Yep.
yeah, we had that as our support truck, and
Yep.
Lucas got in it, and he's like,
Dude, he was like, this is ridiculous.
Is this where we're?
Why are we in this one?
Yeah, he's like, why are we in this one?
No, that was the Motocrane shoot, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
guess
yeah,
all of
same
them.
thing, different story.
Yeah,
But we had the
just
Motocrane
pick-
on the Tacoma, and we had the Dodge Rebel as our support truck. And he gets in the truck, and he's like, "Why the heck are we not in this one?
Yeah.
This thing is awesome."
The fucking
I'm like
Rebels.
reclining back here.
Dude, we've had like 3 or 4
Dude.
Rebels now.
Oh yeah, I got one
Awesome.
stuck completely in the mud
Yeah.
in Oregon, like complete. Actually, on 2 wheels.
There's a red one.
We pulled it out
Yeah.
with a fucking.
We had to pull it out with like two bulldozers.
bulldozers for the win.
That's another story, I guess.
But yeah, we went.
But they're
all-
awesome.
went all over for Peterbilt in the Oklahoma, Texas area and shot
Most of that stuff, that was all black arm stuff because we have to travel. We have to travel, tight, small.
Yeah.
Compact.
It was funny because we had, so the 579 truck that they just released, it's super sexy if you haven't seen the videos, and it's got like all this cool technology.
Well, there's a lot of
built
shots
into
that
it.
haven't released yet, but actually on the walk around, there's like a ton of more footage that they didn't show in the OG video or the first video. So there's like a lot of really cool shots in that one.
Yeah, but that truck was super interesting because it was like super secretive. So like we had to like park it at dealerships at night and stuff, and like keep it low key as possible with the cameras that we were filming it, and hit like small towns. But it was funny because every once in a while on the road, you would see another trucker just with his cell phone hanging out the window, taking a video of it.
And we're
because
like,
they're
oh,
like,
no.
that must be the new Peterbilt.
Right.
But like normal people like in their
They didn't
cars
know.
didn't give a shit.
No. They wouldn't know.
Every once in a while, a trucker would be like, what is that? That thing's awesome.
Yeah, you'll get that one guy that knows.
Yeah. Or we'd stop at like truck stops to fill it up, and it'd be like,
Yeah.
who's taking photos? Like,
No,
what's going on?
they didn't allow us to stop at truck stops.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Remember? We could not go to truck stops.
Yeah,
We had to go
the
to
Dallas
regular
one.
gas stations or normal gas stations, and they had to like
And they put
squeeze in.
They put an extra tank in the truck
Correct.
to give it more range.
To give it more
So we
range.
could fill it up at the dealerships
Right.
most of the time.
Right. Yeah, it was getting filled. Their truck came to the dealership to fill it up. That's how secret it was.
Did we ever talk about it on a podcast when we took the tour there?
I don't know.
That was pretty sweet. It was pretty
Oh,
amazing.
the tour?
Yeah, the tour.
I think we did. Did we not?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we did. Maybe we did. But that thing's
Peterbilt history for us.
that Peterbilt factory is intense, dude.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, it's
robots.
amazing.
There's robots moving the motors around everywhere. And then how many parts do they get in a day? It was like a
do, like,
ridiculous number.
The low number is like 140 trucks a day. Their high
Yeah,
is
but
like
the
210
but the
or
number
something.
of parts is like
it's a
like
million.
500,000 or 1 million of parts a day.
Per day, yeah.
1 million parts a day.
Yeah.
That includes nuts, bolts, all kinds of different stuff. 1 million parts.
Yeah, the way everyone's running
That
in
shit
there.
blew my mind.
Yeah, the way everyone's running in there and how they're passing off, parts. It's a machine in itself. It's crazy.
Yeah, the entire factory is one machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like in the morning turns on and goes.
Yeah, when we're
beep.
like, especially like driving around in like the alleyways and stuff, you have to. There's set rules.
that
like,
was
you
on
really
the-
have to watch out.
That was on the recent job when we had the Motocrane at Tacoma. We finally got to drive around the back. We never got to drive around the back side of the factory.
Yeah,
We're
the
always
part at the
limited to the
very
gate
end,
or like right just the front of the gate where the training facilities are. So we got to drive in the back, and that we were getting fucking yelled at, honked at, and we're like, dude, we're just trying to get to the back of the thing here. We got a Motocrane. They're all like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah.
Nothing
Get out of the
stops.
Yeah,
way.
they have objectives.
Nothing
to-
stops that assembly line.
You can't. They get pissed.
Yeah.
We're like holding there for like a second because we're like, oh my God, there's too much going on. And we have a crane swinging around, and it's like, and the guy's like, get out of the way, blah, blah, blah.
There's just so many trucks.
Slapping the Jakes behind us.
The most trucks you've ever seen in your life are just.
If anyone knows what slapping the Jakes is, it's when the motor slaps its Jakes when it's downshifts and does a little
engine brake.
engine braking, go blah 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 blah. Peterbilts have the best sound, by the way. So fuck all you.
Yes, sir.
Fuck with us.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, when you hear
But
that,
yeah.
it's called slapping the Jakes. So maybe hashtag slap the Jakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So we did 4 shoots, 4 or 3. I can't fucking remember.
Well,
There's
no,
so
I
many-
don't know.
there's
There was a lot.
There's
Well,
a lot.
we were just there in Dallas. We were shooting. That was the sickest one, actually. Well, I don't know if that was the sickest one. It was a good one. Oh, at the end of Oklahoma, we were shooting the Black Cowboy or whatever at sunset.
Yeah,
Damn,
that was wild.
you guys haven't seen those shots yet. We're gonna put an edit together of like the VIP shots of like the majority of those trips, and we'll put it out there, and you'll see all the
They're
ones
called
that
the
were.
MVCs, John, the most valuable clips.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's pretty good. Nicely done. There you go.
MVCs,
MVCs.
Yeah,
we gotta
no, we took
make
the-
it. We gotta make an MVC button. It's like MVC. It's like a whole like
Yeah.
MVC of the week.
Yeah, the Cowboys. The Cowboys like the vintage truck that still has that old.
Oh my
old
God,
split
I
window
want
and
one.
Shit.
I want
so
one.
it's like the old school like trucker look, but it's like
Yeah,
all new
they're mean.
technology.
I want
in
one to
it.
pull my boats.
We were only supposed to shoot.
I want a boat.
We were only
You heard
supposed to
boats with an S.
to
Yeah,
shoot that
boats.
one for like 50 miles, and we ended up taking it like.
Oh no, we cruised
We
forever.
like did 100 miles plus.
Well,
and
the
then, like,
sun was
turned
setting
back.
in the most
It just,
perfect spot, so we just kept driving. What truck were we in? We were in the Rebel, or which one were we in for that one? Oh, the Chevy, right?
The Chevy.
So
yeah.
in Texas, if you're not from Texas, which Arizona people don't know this, but in Texas there are feeder roads right on the side of the freeway. It's a 2-lane road that literally just follows it. And because there's ranches and stuff, you have to get off and you can't just jump off the freeway. So the cool thing is about when we're shooting down there in Dallas and Texas in general, we can get down there, we can get on the feeder, and we can get these crazy shots where we're completely separated from the freeway. There's grass, there's trees, there's texture, and we're tracking them. It looks like I don't even know on what kind of road we're even on, but we can get crazy cool shots that are from a distance because, you know, you're only limited. Like the most we can get technically is like 4 lanes or whatever. You know what I mean? Or typically we can get like 3 lanes wide. Yeah. And we try to separate ourselves as much as we can because those trucks are huge.
But you know, just the action of separating too, that shot, sick. That peel off, those make some amazing shots.
The peel offs are peel offs and the coming on.
Granted, like those feeder shots, you kind of have to risk your life a little bit.
Oh, you're hauling ass because you're blowing through. Well, fuck it, blowing through stop signs. You're trying to keep up because these guys are going 65 miles an hour, and you're like, oh, we got to keep up with them. We don't have no time for these stop signs. And guys, you don't understand. This is out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I was about to say it's Denton.
They're 2-lane roads. I grew up in Texas where there's 2-lane roads. I understand how these stop signs work. You can see people for miles away on these grids. You can see them.
Expert at blowing stop signs.
Yeah, you can see them going down. I'm driving it. Fuck it. You know, you can see people like from pretty far away because these roads are pretty damn straight out there if they're coming. So spot it, blow it, go. Cut that I'm always like, hang on, y'all. Blow through the stuff. We got to keep up with them, dude. Just for the shot.
Yeah, it's for the shot.
It's sick. And those shots came out gnarly. We were rocking to Hell's Bells or whatever. What the hell's that song called? Colby, what's that song called? AC/DC? Is it Hell's Bells?
Yeah, Hell's Bells.
Hell's Bells, yeah.
Is it Hell's Bells?
There's a lot of AC/DC songs, John.
It's the Hell's Bells.
Highway to Hell.
Oh, there you go. Oh, Highway to Hell. Son of a bitch. Is Hell's Bells even a song?
Hell's Bells is an awesome AC/DC song.
Okay, so it's Highway to Hell is... Who's Highway to Hell?
AC/DC.
Oh, okay, great. We were playing Highway to Hell on the feeders, mashing the gas. And we were just tracking this cowboy, all murdered out, chrome and murdered out cowboy. And it was just like its own edit in real time.
Thinking about it now, though, Hell's Bells song would have been pretty lit over that.
It would have been lit. Any AC/DC song to that truck. That truck is gnarly.
Moral of the story is if you're not blasting music while you're pulling rolling shots.
Then you're not having fun and you suck.
You're not doing it right.
What the hell are you doing?
You're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right. The client was loving it. Dude, he was sitting there, he was watching. It was like he was watching a live edit coming to play. He was like, this is awesome. What does he always say?
That's sick.
No. Chubb or something.
Got tight.
Oh yeah, my pants got tight. Yes, he always says my pants got tight there.
Love you, Lucas.
Oh, my pants got tight.
If you're listening.
So good.
No, that's awesome. That is great.
Yeah, so we did a bunch of Motocrane or a bunch of Black Arm stuff.
Black Arm, Motocrane.
And then we got to bring the Motocrane out
finally
to Dallas
which was really cool.
For some shenanigans.
Threw it on a Tacoma.
Well, originally
that was a tiny truck.
We got there. I had a beautiful Ford Edge picked out for us to put it on. Yeah. Some nice spacious interior.
Was that Avis?
They pulled it up. Yeah,
was it Avis?
they pulled my Edge up.
This was a shitty Avis. Okay.
They pulled my Edge up and they're like, hang on, wait a minute. There's a recall on this car.
Oh,
and I'm like, and I'm sitting there like,
I'll take it.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like for real.
But he's like, I can't rent this out to you. So I just look over my shoulder. I'm like, there's a taco right there, Tacoma.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that one available? And he's like, well, not that one, but I got another one. And I was like, all right, I'll go look at that one. I'll take it. So we end up getting in a fucking Tacoma.
Yeah. It was a tiny truck,
really
which actually...
Tiny and tight. It's good for the
worst thing.
Good for the arm.
Yeah, because it has full...
we
can go really high, really low.
Really high,
tiny
really
and
low.
tight taco.
Tiny, tight taco.
Tiny, tight taco.
Just how you want it.
Tiny, tight taco.
So anyways, it's awesome for the arm. Terrible for the people inside because we're putting 5 people inside this thing.
Yeah.
And the back row is 3 people wide. And we're just trying to operate and do everything.
Yeah, it was rough.
Over the course of a couple days.
Well, but...
And then John,
we could have got the Rebel, but it's a big
against,
truck.
The heater in the car as well, and
I don't like heat. I don't like heat blowing in my face. I hate it.
And then he loves to roll the window down, so sitting in the back seat is kind of...
It does suck because I know it goes straight back there.
Dallas in December is really cold.
It was pretty chilly.
I was surprised at how cold it was when we were in Texas.
Oh my God. Oh, the first day we got there, wasn't it like freaking like storming? We're like, we're not setting this up.
It was raining.
Yeah, we were sitting in the car like outside the hotel, and Alex
Lucas.
like, let's just do this. Let's get this done. Alex got his raincoat on.
No, I was like,
John
no.
and I were in there like, nope.
I rarely say no. Like, I'm like, oh, let's just get it done. But this time it was windy and cold and raining. I was just like, this is not fun. I don't want it. The first day we flew in there and we're all tired already.
Yeah.
From traveling. And finally, Lucas got us a spot inside the factory. Thank God. Thank you, Lucas.
Garage, yes.
It saved our life.
Very clean garage.
Very clean. And it was
Expect
warm.
nothing less from Peterbilt.
This is true.
The Motocrane was awesome, though.
It was a lot of fun. He loved it.
Yeah.
That was the first time he actually has seen it in action.
It was cool.
So.
Oh, the guys we're working with on the next project, they shot in
Lexus?
Dallas.
Oh.
They shot in Dallas. Same thing.
Oh, they did the same thing?
No. Same story. I was telling them, and they're like,
Oh, the cop stuff.
yeah.
I don't know if we can say that on the podcast. Maybe.
No, we can't.
Oh, we can?
Fuck it.
Okay. Well, the cops were sketch, dude, because we were trying to get road closures, and our team at Peterbilt was trying to get it and working on it for a long time, but they came out and they were like, yeah, we don't know if we're going to use them because they kind of asked for cash, and they wanted to invite all their cousins.
Dude, a day before the
Who
shoot.
are also officers.
Who are also potential
Officers.
officers, quotations.
Quote unquote officers.
Yeah, they want to invite his cousins to get paid cash
and
to
they
go do
and
this.
they will only accept cash.
A day
Only.
before the shoot, they asked for cash.
Day before.
And then
Cash.
Yeah.
Who does it? What corporate company is going to be like, yeah, that seems right. That seems right.
What government
government-funded-
agency have you
Yeah.
ever dealt with that's like, yeah, we'll take cash?
Dude, cops are, they're sketch sometimes.
Corporations don't
They
even
can do
take
some stuff.
cash out for deals.
Hey, when you're out there doing that stuff and they know it's Peterbilt, that's the problem. They knew it was Peterbilt. They were trying to milk it.
Yeah, they just thought it was an easy job.
Yeah.
Like,
And
no
majority of the
risk.
time that anybody works with Peterbilt, they try to milk it.
Yeah.
They don't
that's true.
realize.
You milk the name, I guess, or they try to milk the name.
Right.
But yeah, no, that was super interesting.
That was sick.
So yeah, we just said fuck it and rocked the Motocrane downtown on the freeways.
We did. And we did some gnarly shit with the
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah, we shot the bridge. We shot everything.
Well, in Texas, it's weird that Texas does this. The overpass.
Yeah.
the loop.
No, we have a lot of them.
No, we have a lot. We do.
Yeah.
But Texas has some high ones.
Oh yeah.
And they're
yeah.
like tall because they stack them. They stack
The
them.
backdrop is the cityscape.
And the backdrop is a cityscape, which is
It's
dope.
amazing.
It's really cool. Anyway, so we were trying to, that was the shot we were trying to get. How many times did we try to attempt to do that? 5 times?
Yeah, I was about to say 5 times.
And
Probably.
turning around an 18-wheeler in a metropolitan area is very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Especially on a highway and trying
Especially
to figure out get
Texas.
speeding. Yeah.
It's actually really annoying how they have everything
it is hard.
set up. Like they have 3 different entrances.
Yeah,
I feel like to
totally.
every entrance.
Totally. So we want to do some crazy stuff with it, right? And when we're going over this overpass, it's a skinny single lane. It's, Arizona right here, this 51. It's the only one that I know that's like really tall. Oh, there might be that other one down by our school at ASU.
Yeah,
There's no
the one
back
that goes on to the
They're all double lane.
when you're on the 16, you go south.
Yeah, but
towards
they're all
IKEA.
double lane though.
You know that one that goes over?
Oh, that's a single lane.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
single-
but-
Okay, well, some of them are double lanes here, but this one in specifically in Dallas,
the one by
where
the
were
one
we?
by ASU
we're
does.
Fort
Fort Worth is a single lane, and it's pretty tight. It's like the sidewalls are not, very
Yeah,
large.
and we
It's
have the
pretty
one
small.
on the 101 and the 202 by Tempe.
We're mapping out all of our overpasses.
This is what you do when you shoot a lot of cars. You're like,
Yeah, we know where all this
you
stuff
look
is.
for
This is the
roads and
analytical-
backdrops and shit.
Oh,
This
I
is the
can't ride
analytical
it.
things you think of though.
Oh, I can't drive in my car without seeing.
Oh, dude, every
Like
time
when I get on a freeway and I see another 18 with them, I'm like, shit, that's
No,
a dope shot.
yeah.
That would be a dope
Oh, yeah.
shot.
every time you merge,
put that in the bank.
You're tracking a car in your mind. You're like,
Oh,
okay,
in
what
my
am I
mind.
gonna do? Every
In my
fucking time.
Every time. If I'm not driving, it's even better because I even pull my fingers out. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, so we threw the crane over.
Pull my fingers out.
Pull my fingers out.
Pull your fingers out. You just said it. Yeah, see,
I
I'm
gotta
like, I
pull
pull
them
my
out of my
fingers out. I'm
pockets.
like, oh.
I threw the arm over the overpass, like over the edge, like the edge of it.
Oh, he
I told
threw it.
Chance to scoot over. Oh, speaking of Chance, hold on, before we go back into the story. Chance, this was his first time ever flying anywhere in a plane and an object that was off the ground, off of 4 wheels. Is that correct? correct.
Is it safe to say that's the fastest you've ever gone
It was the fastest we ever
in
gone.
anything?
What is the takeoff speed? 350, 400 miles an hour? Am I right? Am I
And he
wrong?
got the
I have
believe
no
that's right.
idea.
I think
he
that's
got
right.
one of the shittiest
Colby fact
flights
checked me
he could
there.
have
He
gotten
did.
for
He
his
had-
first flight.
I will
Takeoff
say he got
speed
the
of
full
an
spectrum. He
airliner,
got
commercial.
turbulence. He got to sit around a lot.
Oh no,
He
but
got to-
that was a bad first flight. Well,
It was.
It was
he
the
didn't
most
care though. He took it really well.
I get it, but that's sketchy though. When you're in a plane, you get turbulence like that because we had like a shit ton of turbulence, like a lot.
I flew out of my seat.
I was a little like, okay, this is getting kind of annoying, kind of like a lot of turbulence. Like, dude, can you fly around this, over it, under it? Like, what the fucking? You're the pilot. Like, figure this out. Get us out of this bumpy road.
Well, he
in the
came
air.
on and said, "I've tried every
Yeah,
single."
he's like,
He did come up. He's like, I can't do anything
I
else.
can't do anything. We're just gonna ride through it.
Yeah.
Dude, he
sped
hauled
through that. He punched.
That
it.
was the fastest, faster than Samoa. I think that was the
he
fastest landing I've
punched
ever
it.
had.
We slammed on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to get out of that airspace ASAP.
Dude, he
It's faster than 400?
No, it's anywhere. A 737 takes off at about 150 miles an hour.
Wow, it's super off.
damn.
A little off.
That's a 737 though. That's a way bigger plane than a normal airliner.
Yeah, and
Like
the-
an Airbus
the smaller
A380.
ones take off lighter.
And A340 takes off at 180.
Okay, so
all right,
a little
there we go,
faster. So okay, cool. So
No, but I kept looking over at Chance, like when we'd get like a big bump, he was fucking solid.
I was surprised because that's sketchy.
solid.
When
No,
a person hasn't been on a
fucking
plane,
slept
that's
through, like,
sketchy.
half of it.
Yeah. So we were both passed out.
I wasn't.
Turbulence woke me up, and I look over at him, and he's dead still. He's dead out. And I'm like, damn, all right.
He's probably like, this is normal shit, right? Probably, right? I'm like, not really. This actually sucks.
No, I talking to Chance about it before it even happened. He was pretty accurate on the reaction he was gonna have. There was one part that I really enjoyed when he like turned around after seeing, like it was like 20 seconds after takeoff. He turned around, took his
Yeah, I
mask,
did watch him.
put his
Yeah, I
mask
did
down,
watch
and like
that.
just like
He watched it. It's
astonished
pretty
face.
cool. Like the
And
first
it's
like
cool.
initial takeoff, like where you're not that high but not really low, and it's
Yeah.
like really cool to. Yeah, that's wild. Seeing the world from the ground. That is wild.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Seeing the world from the air.
That is crazy. Anyway, that was cool. Back to the story of Peterbilt. So we were on the feeder, right? Or on ramp. Yes, on ramp. No,
Yeah.
overpass. There we go.
I don't even know what you call it. The highways are so
Overpass.
complicated over there.
The overpass. It was a very tall one. The tallest
Highways in
one.
the sky.
The tallest one in the section. And we kept doing loops around the city, like like going around it. And we always saw this overpass. We're like, we gotta hit that. That would be dope. Like we literally saw it. We're like, we gotta go do that. So we went and tried to do it. Anyway, we threw the arm over. I'm like, Chance, scoot to the far right of the lane, which is like the yellow lane, right? And get as close as you can. And we just chunked the arm over. So the arm is literally, the Ronin's being suspended fucking probably 1,000 feet up in the air.
Below the ground.
Yeah, just sitting
Below
there.
ground level,
1,000
looking up.
feet.
at the
Okay, it's
truck,
not
dude.
1,000 feet. It's probably like 600. I don't know how tall it was.
1,000 feet would be like a
300.
10-story building.
Yeah. That was pretty high, dude.
It was not a 10-story
You
building.
don't think it was a 10-story building?
No, it was a high.
Oh, no, it was pretty high, dude.
pretty high.
Not 10 stories.
Oh, I think it. I bet it was 10 stories.
It was high. It was
high.
the tallest
So.
one. It was the tallest one there.
It was high.
Yeah, it was pretty high, but yeah, I don't think 10 stories. Just
Oh,
maybe
man.
maybe I remember wrong.
You know, we can probably
never
look
know.
it up. This
I
is
was
another,
looking- John,
we need to
I
have a
was-
fact checker at the desk. We can
John, then
fact
again, I
check our
was
dumbasses.
looking through a monitor the whole time.
No, I understand. We were looking at. It was pretty high, was it not?
They were tall ass over.
They were
Yeah,
tall.
They were.
So anyway, we had the Ronin hanging over that. It was just really cool. But the shot you could get of that thing thrown out, you have like the concrete wall and like the Peterbilt in the back with the city in the backdrop. Like it was sick.
Oh wait, wait, did you
sick.
say 100 feet or 1,000 feet?
You said 1,000, but it's probably
1,000 would
It was
be
not 1,000.
No, 100 feet would be like that would be a 10-story building.
100 foot. Yeah. And the 1,000 foot, I was joking.
Yeah,
But
that just
I was
clicked for
trying
me.
to exaggerate for the
Math.
listeners because when I say 1,000, maybe it sounds a little bit bigger than 100 feet. So they can just imagine that this thing is just ridiculously tall.
In that case,
Which it
touche,
was.
I'll get
Everything's bigger in Texas, anyways.
Yeah, true. Facts.
Dude, I feel like we have like a skater mentality when we go out and film because like we have
Yes.
a plan.
we have a skater
That's a
mentality.
great way to put it.
We have a
Yeah,
plan,
with them-
and we're
yes.
like we're gonna go here, here, and here. But then on the way, we're like,
Oh
that's
shit,
big.
that'd be dope.
Okay, let's
hit
rip this
that.
shot.
Hit it. Yeah, that's true. I'll hit it.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey, can you calm the driver? We're gonna go over here.
Yeah.
And
Well, what
rip
was
this
the other
shot.
one we were doing? The on ramp one. That was like we had to get off way ahead of him and go on this on ramp that like did a
Yes,
big U-turn,
the loop.
and we had to hold traffic while we were waiting because they had to wait for the Peterbilt to get like from one point to the other. And we're like, okay, Lucas, tell us when this thing hits a green light. And we're like, okay. And then the truck driver comes up, green light, and he takes off. These things take a while to get to 60 miles an hour or even
Sometimes
20.
it takes a while to time this stuff right.
This is very true. So we're sitting here, we can't see the truck. So we're going off of just hoping that like we can time.
We're
'cause
just
we've
going
been
off
around.
comms. He's
Yes,
like, we're
comms,
ripping
yeah.
it, and then we
yeah,
have
he's like,
this-
I'm at like 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when you're around 18 wheelers a bunch and you're a bunch and you're shooting them that much, you can kind of tell when you're not even looking at them how long it's going to take for them to get up to a certain
Yeah,
speed.
you get a feel
You
for
can
their
like time
speed.
it. So we had to time it, but the shot was dope. Threw the arm over the edge, had it tracking in, then lowered down right in front of it.
dude, we come in and
Sick.
we wrap the cab on it.
Wrap
and
the
the
cab.
city's
wrap the
in the
cab
back.
into the driver's
And the city's
seat.
in the background. Busy traffic ass highway. Nobody was honking at us
No,
actually.
that's one of those shots that it's like you get one chance at it.
You had
and
one
you just
chance.
have to nail it.
Normally,
That's the
people
thing
are
with that.
less busy honking and more busy filming us.
This is true. They're quite shocked to see us out there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Peterbilt was good. I think we could wrap up. What? Oh, people in Tucson hate us.
Yeah. What's
I
up,
get calls.
Tucson?
I think Tucson. What the hell, dude? We're in your OG state. What's going on?
Yeah.
We're giving a shit right now. Tucson's over here like calling our phone while we're driving. Are you guys just on the highway? Well, you guys are blah, blah, blah. You know what? Why don't you just go drive around, maybe slow down, get around us while we're, doing our fucking
Hey,
job.
man, we're doing some cool shit over here. Relax.
Yeah, go home
Right.
and get some ice cream or something.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that one time we were doing the that was like not too long ago, and then doing the Too Simple job, and like what fell off of someone's trailer and smacked our car with
plywood.
the Motocrane on there.
Piece of fucking
oh yeah,
plywood.
giant piece of plywood. We have a scar on the LR3 from it, but
Yeah.
I think it adds character to her. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
fine.
I
We
was
got
so-
fucking bruises all over her.
If
We
it
haven't
wouldn't,
fixed
have,
it.
it was
It kind of
close.
it's an
Hey, we
aesthetic
use
thing.
it.
It was close to taking the camera.
He ain't a
out,
show
maybe.
pony.
It was. It was
Because the
really
camera was
close.
off the back. If it
wasn't skinny,
yeah.
it would have been maybe a little dirty.
That guy was lucky because if we weren't filming a truck that wasn't really hard to stop and turn around, we would have gone after you, dude. Like,
Oh,
you
I got a
fucking-
full on clip of his
Yeah.
license plate.
Yeah.
I'm locked and loaded.
I wasn't on that one, but damn, I would have went after his
You don't
ass.
know who you know. Well, we
Oh,
got his
we
info
filmed
and
him.
we got the connect to see who he is. But
Good.
but yeah,
Anyway, Peterbilt was great. We had a super fun time shooting all of it, obviously. There's a ton of different stories and experiences that we always have with Lucas and the team over at Peterbilt, so we love working with them. And we want to keep
and
shooting
there's a bunch
dope
of shit
stuff.
that's still gonna come out. Like,
Oh, yeah, there's still a
that's
ton of
that
stuff
is
that you
a
haven't seen.
Minuscule fraction
Oh my
of what we
God.
shot you have seen so far in the wild.
Alex,
It's-
Like, go back to the example of
Normally-
12 cards. There's a lot of
I was
footage.
about to say, normally Alex is the one staying up late and doing our DIT and stuff. Alex, all the Peterbilt stuff, if you had to like terabyte it out, like how many terabytes do you think?
fuck.
Okay, do that question. I got one next.
From the beginning.
From the beginning. Like if you just had to throw a number, like
Fuck.
they have to have.
Oh, from the
so
beginning of
much
Peterbilt
stuff.
of our
Yeah.
lifetime?
Yeah, since we started working with them.
Oh,
We're
Jesus,
probably
dude.
oh fuck. Like low end would be 50 terabytes.
Yeah.
Because every time we go out, we shoot. We basically have a 10 terabyte drive, and we probably shoot.
Oh, I was
through
going
the
to say like
terabyte.
200 terabytes.
No, not that much.
Damn.
No, we're
I was gonna
we're
go
probably
ham.
somewhere between 50 to 80 terabytes. I bet.
That's pretty good.
Over a
Just
couple of years.
footage over the
That's like
past
2 years.
2 years.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I want it to be more.
No, that's a lot of fucking
It's a lot of
storage, though.
footage.
Holy
That's a
shit,
80
lot,
terabytes. Like, I think we're kind of like diminished on the terabyte and gigabyte thing. Like, you know, we always used the gigabyte and the terabyte became like, you know,
Dude, I get
everybody can
Sony-
purchase that.
I get
and now
Sony
we're like kind
footage
of
and shit.
tainted.
No, I get Sony footage from people, and I'm like, this is like a how many gigs?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what?
like
That
4.
seems like
what?
nothing.
Yeah, no, for
And then
sure.
you shoot 8K, and you're like,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Out of everything that we shot on the recent stuff, the new releases of all the trucks, what was your favorite shot? I have one, but you guys can pick one. Favorite shot, right off the rip, it can be a 2-second shot in your brain. I have it though.
Yeah, I have it too.
I've got 2, but I'm gonna go for my one. But whenever you're ready,
I got mine.
go for it.
Oh fuck! I got it. Fuck. It's gonna be the early morning stuff.
Oh,
with
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, dude. That was mine.
That was mine.
It was second one was the bridge.
That's got to speak something that was all over.
The
us.
second one was the bridge, but the first one was that morning. We were driving. We weren't even supposed to be shooting. We were supposed to be just getting to a location, but for some reason it was early in the morning. Sun hasn't, it hasn't risen.
Risen.
Jesus Christ.
It's on the horizon.
It's on the
Tomato,
horizon.
tomato.
Anyway, we're driving, but it's like cloudy and very foggy.
Oh yeah.
Very.
Oh, it was a vibe.
And so with these new trucks, the new technology is in their, well, some of it is in their headlights, and those lights are super bright, like nuts. Yeah. So seeing the lights and seeing the laser, like that their new technology is cut across the fog, we can capture that on film. That was a major bonus.
And it was all farmland, so it was all sweeping
It was so
hills.
good.
Oh, it was. Oof.
It lasted
It was
forever.
incredible. It was one of those.
We
like,
shot until the sun was like freaking way high.
It was one of those you never plan for one of those moments.
No.
It's that you got to pick it up. When
That
you
was
see
like
it.
a magical Peterbilt shot.
Yeah.
Well, we shot like 2 fucking cards of stuff
On
we
that.
weren't supposed to be shooting. 'Cause
Correct.
We were just supposed to be roading.
We were supposed to be just getting the
And
location.
we got to location late, but we're like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
because
matter. We got
everything we
sick
just shot
shit.
was awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was sick. We got a lot.
Oklahoma,
Like
like
Oklahoma was pretty.
blew my mind.
surprised me.
Oh,
Blew my
you'll
mind.
see the
and
stuff.
the people there.
The windmills were
Yeah.
dope. That was
People
dope.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, the people
cool.
there were awesome. They didn't even think COVID
Amazing.
existed.
What was
the
it,
greatest thing ever.
Bebo's?
What was that one place with the girl that was there?
Bebos.
She's like, I never left this town
up.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like that's the kind of towns we were in. Like
Oh yeah, we pulled up into a random gas station.
four pumps,
And yeah,
in the middle
this
of the
was-
country.
Yep.
He's like,
She's
"What is
what
that?"
is this?
Yeah, she
What's-
has no
what
idea.
is
No,
that?
nobody did. Not just
And
her.
yeah, you ran it by. You
I
told
said
us
something.
this after, but yeah, you ran like
She never
quick
left.
Yeah, I
synopsis of what we do, and she was just like, "I've never even left the state."
I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I've never even left my city. I think it was something crazy like that. Like we were.
Yeah, no, it was
like,
wild.
what?
It
Never
was
left
wild.
the town.
Yeah, it was wild.
They're so nice.
Super
Midwest.
nice. Super nice.
Midwest
nice
is a
people.
special kind of
Every
person.
time we go up there, we love going up there because we go get great food and people, and
They love
it's
to
awesome.
talk and have good
Well,
conversations.
you know, the truck drivers is the best part. They show us the spots.
They got all the
So we
secret
go on these
spots.
routes,
Yep.
and they're like, "Pfft, I know we're going for lunch. We're going here, this barbecue place.
yeah,
They
we
got
had
the best
some
place ever.
weird place
Barbecue,
in mind,
catfish,
and then he
like-
literally calms us the semi. The
Yeah, he's
truck
like, "Where
driver.
should we go?" He's like, "Pfft, I got a place."
"Yep,
We're like, "Great, let's go there. Wherever the fuck you know, we're going there."
yeah, those guys."
And then we
they
had
know.
some really good catfish and
Catfish.
burgers. And,
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
They had a
Interesting
plane.
places.
They had a plane out front.
They had sissy straws too. That's what they call it, straws.
No.
This break is presented by RoboCup. The
actually
best
pretty good.
goddamn cups that you can put anywhere.
Never spill
The
on your
cup
MacBook
holders.
again.
Don't spill on your MacBook. Don't spill on your cameras. Don't get yelled at by the camera assistants because you have a drink or a cup or something on the innovative cart or a camera cart or whatever kind of
the
goddamn cart you're
AD
running.
will love you because he'll have somewhere to put his coffee.
You know, somewhere to put his coffee because these RoboCups clamp to anything. They go on C-stands. They go on innovative carts because innovative's legit. And
Legit.
the amount of times that we've yelled at, actually, Alex has yelled at everybody on set for whose cup is this? Whose water bottle is this? Whose beer is this?
Actually, Colby's been the one that's been calling people out
Putting
lately.
your goddamn fucking cups on
Yeah,
the cart.
don't put your fucking cups on the cart because
Don't do
if-
it, dude.
Just don't do
That's
it.
just soft up.
That's a messed
And I'm
up
talking
thing.
to my past self too, because
It's a mess
I've
up
done
thing.
it. Literally,
I've
this last
done it.
project
I
I
have
did
done
it,
it.
and there was RoboCups sitting there, and I forgot we got them.
Yeah.
And Colby's like, "Bro, who
Dude,
the hell put their water
we
bottle
have
here?" And I
4
just stayed silent. I was
RoboCups.
like, "Wasn't me." Actually, it was me though.
Anyway.
and I should have put it on the RoboCup.
You should have been on the RoboCup.
Probably
because the
should've put on
RoboCup's
RoboCup.
legit. Guess what? They clamp. Oh my! Ow! I literally just almost broke my finger right there. The
Because they're
clamping
that-
force
they're that
on this
sturdy.
thing, they ain't going anywhere. We put them inside the Pursuit cars. Guess what? Put a little bottle of hand sanitizer because it goes right in there. And guess what? Now we're COVID safe. We're COVID compliant because of RoboCup, and it's awesome. Clamps to that, goes to C-stands, goes to innovative carbs, whatever
me.
you can really get this grip around because this grip is ridiculous. I can put this. I don't even want to continue.
It's got a big girth. You can really
Lot
put
of
it around a
girth.
big girthy pole or
a lot of girth and it's a lot of
girthy,
strength.
innovative.
A lot of strength.
Yeah, a lot of strength.
And I just realized when I was sitting here
Your
doing the
COVID
podcast,
compliance officer on set is gonna love you.
He's gonna love
because
the
he can
cups.
put his hand sanitizer in there,
In
and
it.
it pushes
Yep.
everyone to squirt it every now and then. Squirt, squirt, squirt.
Yep. And guess what? The bottom of these cups have a screw cap. So guess what? If you spill in them, you done release the stuff that's inside of there that you don't want in there.
You done did it.
And it's good. And guess what? You can also clean it. That's what my thing was. I can clean
All you
the inside.
germaphobes will love
Clean
it.
the
Okay,
clean the
John
bottom of
and
it.
I are germaphobes. John
Yeah.
got really hyped about it.
I
when
got
he saw it. He's
hyped
like,
about
"Holy
that.
crap, these unscrew
We
the
can clean
bottom."
them.
John's gonna love that
I'm
because he's
love
gonna
that.
clean them all the time
I'm
for
gonna
us.
clean them all the time. We got lots of them. We had them all over the place, dude. The amount of people using them at the track. We have people putting their water bottles in there, bloop, 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 and it's done. Game over. Oh, and we have the organizer now. That's for Colby, the AD stuff. So he's got his pencils, his pens, his papers.
Yeah,
his,
that thing's pretty cool.
His wall clips, his 3M tapey thingies.
Alex,
he's gonna
now
have
you don't have
everything
to
on
keep
there.
a pen on you all the time.
Nope, you can
just
put it in
little-
the cup thing,
little
the holder. And guess what, guys? We can give you the opportunity to get them at a lower cost than anybody
Damn.
else. Damn, you heard it here first, folks. How many percentages?
Shit.
Tell me the percentages, people. Give me the percentages, Alex. What do
are
we
you
got? What do we
ready?
got? What do we got for the people?
Are you ready to step up your filmmaking game?
You have to.
Really?
Please.
Are you ready to
This
get
is
a
the only
RoboCup
time you're
on
getting
your cart?
discounts in filmmaking. It's very
Because
difficult to do.
guess what? We used to got made fun of for not having
We used to got
RoboCups.
made
We
fun
used
of.
to got-
I used to
made
got
fun
made
of.
fun of a lot,
Used to got.
but now we don't got.
See, RoboCups, they're so awesome. You're just not even gonna know what to say.
Okay,
Exactly.
this is true. What are you saying? How many percentages? I asked for the percentages. What do we got for these people that are
We-
listening right now for
we
these RoboCups?
have-
Because the RoboCups are legit.
We've worked hard for you guys on this one, and we've gotten you a 20% discount.
20?
Goddamn.
Damn, I'm about to go buy some myself for my personal home devices.
20% discount on RoboCups.
20?
If you
Is it, what's the code?
If you use our promo code,
Which is?
Reelbro-20. Reelbro is all caps.
All cap.
REELBRO
Yep.
-20
Damn.
for 20% off.
Of anything.
What was that one more time? I didn't hear you.
Of the cups?
Reelbro 20.
REELBRO -20.
Oh, guys.
-20 for
We didn't tell
20%
you.
off.
You can fit some big old cups in this thing. So you got big old cups you want to fit in there? They'll fit.
If your
You know,
cup
like
is girthy,
what are those? The
and big?
QT cups? You got the QT cups, dude.
oh, dude, the
Them
big
motherfuckers-
gulps.
The big gulps.
Big gulps. It ain't no thing. 52
Yep.
ounce, ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing, fam. And by the way, you can only have a $25 minimum order, okay? Right now, maybe it'll get better later, but 25 minimum. Get your cups and get the discount. And by the way, it can be only a $25 minimum order and free shipping to the US of A and the Canadian border above us.
America's hat.
America's hat.
America's hat. Okay? Free shipping. You heard it, folks. 20% discount from Reelbros. Get your cups and get your organization and get your cleanliness on. Okay? You dirty fucks. And I don't want to have any goddamn spillages on my computers,
None. Okay.
on my cameras, on my lenses. You heard it here. Get your cups.
All right, now that we got our first ad out of the way and we're like a legit adult podcast,
Yeah, that was a bit rough.
we're a legitimate podcast now. We got a sponsor and promo codes.
That is awesome.
It feels
That
real.
is actually really good.
That's awesome.
We've been working on that for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, not really. I mean, kind of. Yeah, we
no,
have.
We have. Yeah.
And it fell on our laps, our cups.
Yeah. Thank you,
They fell
Robo.
on our cup.
Thanks, RoboCup.
Thanks,
And
cup.
John, thank you for that segment.
Yeah. That,
Wow.
what a wonderful ad. That is the ad to be all ads. All right, now what else are we talking about? You got some stuff pulled up, and then
Brandon, iPad.
we got some stuff to talk about that we wrote down for
Pick
you
one.
guys.
That's
and
another
then
one that we can lead into.
In a little bit here, we got a lot of questions from you guys to answer. You guys got some fire.
Okay, pick
fucking
one of those and
questions
maybe
for
we
us.
go to questions.
Yeah, let's talk about a few of them.
What do you got? You
you
said
got?
you had something that was kind of, I thought was interesting.
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I do
so
have
what
a
is
few
it?
interesting topics.
Okay,
Well, I
so
mean,
the-
they're like, you know, like maybe like, does anybody want to play Warzone with us sometime?
Oh,
Ooh,
Because like,
we
we've
kind
been
of
doing
posted
that a
this. A
lot,
lot of
and
people are reaching out to try to play Warzone.
yeah. We just have to.
we keep
have to make
tickling the subject,
arrangements.
but we don't execute
Tickling the
on
pickle.
it. So we should do that.
Got a few clients
I
that
lo-
want to play. Got a few.
Oh, we do have clients. Oh, yeah, that's right.
But mainly,
Warzone is fun.
The
Actually,
main
I
concern
never
right
played video
now
games.
is-
Shout out Josh Morrison. He's actually hit me up.
Oh,
He wants to
shit.
play.
We
with
do
us.
need to play.
So
Maybe
we
we
need to
do
get
that
in with
tonight.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Also, we got called out by somebody the other night that
Oh, we
need
did.
to.
Black House Cinema. You motherfuckers called us out on
Yeah, you're getting
Warzone.
destroyed.
We about to have a Warzone age, bro. We about to go deep in this Warzone.
Yeah,
okay.
so what do you guys
I'm
wanna
about to motherfucking fuck you up in my motherfucking FFAR.
So, do you guys want to do a Warzone private match, or do you guys want to do like 3v3 gunfight? Because
And should we stream it and let's put money on it?
Yeah, let's put some money on that shit.
Ooh,
I want to put some money on it, and everybody can watch, and it could be legit.
It's a
That
good
would be
old
fun.
America.
Watch us get wrecked.
I don't think that would
Scopes
happen.
on Rust.
I don't think that would happen.
No, we gotta have our A games on A
So,
faces.
anyways, if you're listening to this, which you probably are, Black House Cinema,
Yes.
slide back into the DMs.
in the DMs,
Let's set it up.
I'm gonna wait. We're only gonna wait for the DM.
Let's set it up and make
Your
some
DM.
terms. We're
Yeah.
gonna set the terms. Make it
This-
happen.
You gotta go into the DM, and we're gonna set this up because it's gonna be some fun sheesh.
And
But
we're
we're not
gonna-
gonna initiate it until you DM us.
We're gonna
okay?
stream it. We'll live stream it.
Let's
Fuck
do it. I think it'd
No,
be
that'd
fun.
be sick.
Live
It'd be
stream and
sick.
record it. It'd
Let's
be
do it.
fun as fuck.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Back to the normal
Warzone.
thing. What?
Yeah,
no,
back
not
to
Warzone.
adulting. Back
Not
to
Warzone. What's
adulting.
the next question? We got Warzone. Warzone.
Oh, didn't we have questions?
okay.
do have
Go to the
questions.
questions.
We
Go to the
have some
questions.
questions.
We got a
Sure.
lot of
I have,
questions.
we can go back to this.
All right. Let me see
Totally
what we
forgot
got
about that.
here. All right. This guy asked two questions. The first
Go
one's
for it.
favorite project. We've touched on that so many times. We've touched on that so many times. We're gonna
I
take a
guess.
second question. It
Okay,
is-
just say a favorite, just right off the
it's,
rip.
it's Dream Client.
Oh, next
I like
one is
this one
Dream
better.
Client.
Dream
Oh.
Client.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Dream Client. Who was it, by the way?
I don't know if I.
And don't butcher it. You can spell it. You know.
It is.
Why do we have Alex do the
graduating,
names all the time?
When you're graduating, the announcer like
Yeah.
picks
I
someone that
know.
doesn't know how to pronounce it all,
Yeah,
and
no,
just
this
like
is
butchers
Alex.
everything.
Yep, he butchers. Why do we give Alex to say the names? He butchered him last time.
It's all good.
It's Eric Nguyen, I think.
Oh,
is how
Okay.
you say it.
Okay, great.
Very
So he
sounded.
asked.
Photographer, filmmaker based in New York. He
Cool.
asked favorite project, which we've talked about that, but you specifically asked Dream Client.
Dream
and
Client,
I like that
interesting.
question.
Okay.
So let's talk about that.
But okay. Okay.
Man,
Oof, this is a tough one.
It is really tough.
I might have one. I'm just gonna run with the one that just came right into my head, and I could be wrong by saying this, and I don't know.
well,
We'll just
rip
say
it. Rip
we
it.
each have our own Dream Client.
I'm gonna think about this while you're firing this off.
Okay.
I mean, what do you got?
I kind of want to do some extreme Patagonia films.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
that's a good one.
I've always loved their
No,
stuff.
that would be sweet.
and I think that'd be pretty cool. because we can travel and do crazy stuff with them.
Especially,
It's that adventure
especially after
filmmaking.
some of the outdoor stuff that we have done and gotten to.
It'd be
Adventure
cool.
filmmaking.
You know,
the
like maybe
adventure
North
filmmaking's
Face,
fun.
Patagonia, like all those types of cool brands. Like,
Yeah, or doing like something climbing.
oh, climbing
Where
would
we
be
get,
legit.
like-
I've always wanted to rappel and get like a movie or something, like
and
film
you get
them.
heights,
Like,
heights involved and
sick.
that like sketchiness about it.
Sick.
Put yourself.
Anyway,
in a sketchy
that'd
spot.
probably be
That would
one
be
of
really
mine.
cool. You
That'd
gave
be
me an
one of mine.
idea.
Mine's a little bit closer to the cuff. Mine's probably Porsche.
Amazing.
Dick.
Of
Really?
course.
Of course.
course.
Porsche's my favorite company that makes automotive vehicles.
Yeah,
That would probably be my
It's a
second.
design thing, and then I used to work on a vintage Porsche racing team, so I like it's very near and dear to my heart, and like it's the one of the few automotive manufacturers that like we haven't had
So did you
had the opportunity to work with that I would
did you
love
not
to work with.
Did you not nut when we were doing race party and we
I
filmed the
was.
entire history of
GT
Porsches,
Literally in
of
one
GTs?
shot?
GT3s, yeah.
In like one shot.
How many of them were there? Were lots
20.
of them. Well, there's
20
two
of them.
GT2 RSs
Yeah.
in the rear,
Yeah,
which were the
that was
newest
a
ones.
Crazy shot,
of course.
which we haven't even talked about yet. But
We haven't talked about it yet, but it's gonna be legit. I had to kind of go
Well,
on that. 'cause
now
you
he
kind
got
of segued into
that was
it.
the trailer. All right, you got people a little excited about it, right? Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So
Now get
you
hyped
can get
about
a
it.
little, you
So
get a
mine's
little
Porsche.
tasty of it.
Mine's
Okay,
Porsche.
Brandon, what's yours?
Oh shoot.
Brandon, I just forgot
I
what
was
we were
really
doing.
I mean
That stuff was
the
dope.
outdoor stuff would be amazing. Like
It would be
you-
sick.
That gave me a
But like, what's one off the cusp? Like, what would be a random thing? I mean, shit. Like,
John, we've talked about this a lot, like getting some type of winter client in the sense of like snowboarding.
I want to do skiing
or
stuff.
skiing or
So like,
doing like even a live event of some sort.
Burton
like
would be
X Games
sick.
or something. The Burton would be amazing.
That'd be
DC,
nuts.
like on the
yeah.
snowboard side.
That'd be
I would love
sick.
to do a project like that.
Same.
And getting on the slopes and stuff like that. That action, I think would
It would be sick.
it would be. I think we could do some.
I want to
killer
ski
stuff.
and film so badly.
Yeah, the outdoor stuff is always what I go towards. I feel like.
Yeah. No, for
personally.
sure. Well, that's what we've always done.
Obviously-
We've always been on location.
outdoor
Yeah.
action sport location.
Action, yeah.
We've always been on location. That's just like it's what we like doing. It's what we've prepared
Right.
ourselves. What's our gear's ready for.
Well, I don't
all
want to
that
be in the
stuff.
studio all day long.
The studios.
No.
I love the studio.
Yeah, it's
we all
easy.
love the studio.
I'm
We
just
all have a
kidding.
great time in the
So
studio.
I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's fun.
Yeah, but you can get really technical in the studio. You,
can
have
do
a
whatever you
robot
want.
that could literally fly across the room and kill you.
But guess
if it
what?
wants to, and-
Guess who's DPing on location? God, and you got to follow what he's doing all day
Exactly.
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or have a lot
Listen
of
to
money.
him.
A lot of
roll
money.
with it.
Or a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of like we like the pain in a way of being in the bitter
I don't know.
cold.
Yeah, it's just more fun because you can figure out the problems and solve issues on. It's so much more
There's something
difficult.
about also capturing a moment that you know it's not going to repeat itself.
Yeah.
And when you're out there,
Exactly.
especially natural
Exactly.
light, like
Yeah.
yeah, there's some things you can do to
Yeah.
manipulate the light,
Right.
So it's not completely natural,
Right. Yeah.
Bouncing and stuff like
Right.
that, flags, but it's like capturing that moment when all that stuff,
when everything's
you're not
aligning.
yeah, that's a better way to put it.
When everything's aligning
Yeah.
on location
Yeah.
that you don't really have control of, and it aligns, man,
There's-
you don't get it better than
that's a
that.
great feeling.
You can't plan that in the studio.
Yeah. So I think our dream client holistically is outdoors, action,
On location,
like, on
action,
location
crazy
work,
fun stuff. We can use all of our toys to get some insane
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Also, who doesn't want to ski with a gimbal?
Fuck, I want to do that so bad, dude.
John, I
It'd
know
be so
I know
much
you
fun.
could ski with a gimbal. I don't think
totally
I
would.
could. It'd be
You did it with the Osmo.
scary. Yeah,
you
kind of.
snowboarded with the Osmo.
Yeah, but a gimbal, two-handed gimbal, like
It is.
it throws your.
you
it's all
can't-
about the hip thrust on the
Yeah,
snowboard.
you have to. You can't move.
Yeah.
But
I
still,
think it'd be fun. I want to do
be
that.
cool.
We've got some friends that
Yeah, we
are
gotta-
skiing, but it just costs a lot of money to get out there and invest into doing that.
yeah.
You guys
Ski
find
to- yeah.
sponsors.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, next question.
This
Hope
one
that
comes
clarified.
from Sammy Shoots.
Yeah, Sammy shoot,
Nailed that one.
dude.
He says work-life balance or work-life integration
Whoa. 1 second. Work-life balance
or work-life
work-like.
integration.
Okay, well, what's the
Work-
integration
work-
side of it? What does that mean?
You integrate your work into your life. Whereas like work-life balance is like you have separate things, or work-life integration
Okay.
is like you live your work. Which I think we're gonna have different answers. Honestly,
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
I know what I am.
Okay,
but-
I'm ready. Wait.
You integrate things that you do at work into your regular life is the second
Well,
one
you're
saying?
basically your life and your work are the same thing in a way. That's the
Meaning
integration
like
side.
I can bring a camera and go shoot stuff
like
all the time, or
I got my answer.
You live. It could be that, or it could be like you live your work to where like your work is always going to come first.
oh, okay, got it. I'm ready.
That
I'm ready.
one. If that's what you're putting the second one as, that's me.
Well,
I'll
no,
just say
the first one's like a split. Like you have a balance between like activities and whatnot.
Oh, here's
I would
my
like to
balance.
have a
You want to hear
balance,
my
but I
balance?
don't.
You want to hear my balance? My balance is 90-10. 10%, I go off and I can hike, go hang out with my girlfriend, relax.
Yeah.
I have to have that.
But you're also talking about like a mental thing too.
But it's like,
when
oh,
you're
okay,
not
okay.
at the office, it can still be running through your mind. You could still be thinking
when I'm
about stuff.
out there hiking, I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But,
really
like,
is.
the work-life situation, I have to
Actually-
divide. I have to give time to not work.
I actually-
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like I have to.
No,
I have
no,
to.
absolutely.
I actually listened
Otherwise, I'm
to
gonna
a-
go fucking nuts.
I actually listened
have
to
to
a
have that
really
separation.
interesting podcast recently. It's called the.
And I won't have a girlfriend if I don't. Sorry.
I listened to a really interesting podcast recently, and it's called Everyday Espionage, and it's like a former CIA operative, and he just talks about a lot of things, and he actually touched on work-life balance and like how it's a flawed idea, because like the idea of balance is you're always going to be in equilibrium with each other.
Right.
So like work is always going to balance with your personal life.
Right.
And they will never be the same because you're always trying to fulfill yourself.
Right.
And to seek fulfillment, you need
have to work.
reward.
Well,
And
how
your
do you word
reward-
it as balance then?
No.
Because doesn't balance
No.
mean the same?
Yes, but it doesn't exist. In
Right.
his perspective, it doesn't exist
Okay.
because you're always going to need validation.
Sure.
And some people are validated by work and some people are validated by lifestyle choices.
Right.
So like basically his end goal is basically you have to work to your fulfillment or you have to work to support your validation fulfillment on your lifestyle side.
I think I have to do that.
You have
like,
to
the
do
I
it
think I have to do
together.
that.
So I think my clear answer is always work integration. Cause like I always set out from the beginning, what I want to do for work to make money is something that I would do per se, not for money. It's something that I enjoy that much and that I want to
Right.
do.
Okay.
That like,
if you weren't making money from it, you would be doing it on
I'd
your
still be
side,
doing it.
On the
I'd
side.
still
But
be
that's
doing
kind
it.
of like our thing at Reelbros. That's
I think
we
that's
wanna
what
be doing
literally
work we
all
wanna be doing.
encompassing drove us to do this.
But that's why
together.
you're
Right.
successful. I mean, the
Right.
reason extreme sports athletes like Josh Hill and Ryan
Yeah.
Sheckler and all those guys are successful and the drifters are successful is because they integrated their lifestyle choice with their work. It's a full integration.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
Vaughn
Yeah, true.
wanted to drift.
True.
He's a professional drifter,
true.
professional driver. You have to do that to be successful.
right.
Otherwise, you're always
You're
trying to divide your
slacking on-
time up and you're never dedicating the amount that you need to
Yeah.
for your life and your happiness and your work.
But I guess it's kind of too, like, I feel like there's multiple ways to cut this. What is it? What
There
is it called?
is.
Multiple way to cut this pig. What's it called? I don't know what the saying is. Skin a cat.
Yeah,
Thank
something
you,
like
Colby.
There's
There's multiple ways to skin this cat because like there could be mental side of it and then there's the motivational, side of it where it's like work. Like my brain is always trying to split that. You've got to have that mental breakdown where you just let it go for a while. You know what I mean?
I guess.
No, yeah, no, totally.
You can't
I'm
be
totally
all,
with you on that.
you can't be
You
full
can't be
committed
doing
to
it all
work.
time. But when I try to take a break, it's always in my head. But like you have to give an effort to like break, give yourself a
But
break.
that's still
Totally.
not a balance, I think. Is
Yeah,
what
that's the balance. I think that's the balance. I think that's
Yeah,
the
with-
fight where it's like you have to balance that mental. If you don't have your mental game strong for your work, you're fucked.
Yeah,
If that's not if that's not straight as an arrow for when you come into work, you're not going to have a successful day.
you're
Yeah,
completely sidetracked.
but by definition, it's an equal split, and it's never going to be an equal.
It's never going to be an equal. I just said it. Mine's 90-10.
Yeah. So I think it's the integration. No, it's learning how
Okay,
to
sure.
integrate your
Fine.
learning how to integrate your work into your life.
I
and
guess
your
it can go
life into
multiple
your
ways,
work.
but I think we've covered both of it pretty clearly.
I don't think we answered it clearly because I don't think there's a clear
I
answer.
thought we did. I don't think there's a clear answer. That's exactly right.
I like
There's
how you
multiple
put
ways.
it.
But like I think
Yeah.
you have to integrate your work and your life together in
Yes.
a symbiotic relationship.
Well, yeah, I think
Because
getting into the creative.
I think a balance is a wrong term to describe it as.
yeah, but getting into the creative industry in itself, like
no, but even in any
we
industry.
tend to have a fun job, as people call it,
Sure.
and that's normally from the outside looking in. Outside being people in like an office job.
Yeah.
Like we do fun stuff off the rip, so it's like you kind of get into this industry because you were doing it on your off time.
Yeah,
like
kinda.
at least our stories were
Sure.
like we did this because we loved it at first, right?
Right,
and
right.
if you're
Well,
not
that was
doing it
it.
because you love it, are you really doing it all the time? So
True.
your whole answer of integrating into your lifestyle, like as creatives, as a true creative, I think that's already
Yeah.
integrated into your lifestyle because that's what got you here in the first place.
Yeah, it's a very
Right.
it's,
Yeah, that's
it's a
true.
very
Yeah, that's true.
untraditional profession. I'll say that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it has to be integrated.
If that didn't answer it,
I mean,
well,
you don't clock out at 5, so that's
fuck no.
That's the thing. You don't clock
Yeah,
out
You
at
just
5.
have to accept
fucking
that.
the other night was trying to figure out a thing on our trailer till 3:30 in the morning, and we had a job at 4 in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
No sleep, gang.
Had to leave for location.
So like, you just, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
What's the next one? If that didn't answer it, well then fucking you're screwed.
This comes from Brett Manuel 9.
Oh, what up, dude?
And it is, what is a project that y'all haven't done yet but really want to?
Can-Am.
I kind of answered my dream job. Oh yeah,
Can-Am.
Can-Am.
No, Can-Am.
Hey, shout out Can-Am.
Can-Am.
Oh, Can-Am.
I want it. That's the next
Let's
job
just
I
say
want to do.
Can-Am and tag Can-Am.
Yeah,
Hey,
Can-Am.
Yeah.
That's the next job that I want to do is a Can-Am collaboration.
Would be sick.
A Can-Am commercial, a Can-Am fun haver day, whatever it is. I want to do something with them because I think that company is really cool.
Yeah.
It'd
They're
be
doing
fun.
very cool stuff.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a
that was
different
my
answer?
answer.
I mean, I like the Can-Am stuff.
Our dream job kind of played into this answer. a
I mean,
little bit.
yeah,
Like, obviously
kind
our
of. But
dream
there's
job
got to be
first.
something else that's like tickling your pickle that you would want to do.
We're
big-
gonna be getting up, close to summer here. It's
Okay.
you could be doing some boat stuff.
Oh, the wakeboarding stuff.
Yeah, see, I'm not, no.
Okay,
I wanna do
where are
like
you
a-
at?
No, like the,
All right,
the,
okay.
the luxury yachts, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the big stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be
That
dope.
would be sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, what
No,
do you? what is that on
Beauty
his mind?
shots of luxury yachts. That'd be sick.
Yeah, sick.
I want to do a music video.
Oh, of course.
It's been too long since
It
we've done a
has.
music
Well, we hit
video.
a yeah.
I want to
all
do
right.
like a legit one that has like a real budget and a real like they let us creative direct and direct the whole thing and all that. I grew up watching them and it was a big part of me and what I wanted to do is storytelling
feel
and
you.
filmmaking. So I just want to do a music video because
I feel you.
We did
And music itself.
We kicked ass on the first few that we did, and then we got in this rut where like people couldn't afford us or they just didn't have great ideas.
Well, we just got on the
And, like-
path of fulfilling a
Yeah.
business too at the same
Yeah.
time. And music videos at the beginning, it's very hard to make a business out of
Yeah,
music videos. So
you can't
Right.
sustain
You do it
yourself
out of
off music
creative,
videos.
yeah.
No, I think we're just gonna have.
I
fun
want
with
to take
them.
some time and set some time aside to do a creative
Sure,
music video.
I agree.
Yeah,
And we reached out to our homeboy Deli every day,
and that's
Hey,
we
shout
literally
out
did it
Deli.
tonight. We're like, yo, let's hit up Deli. We got some ideas. We
I
got
miss
some new
that dude.
toys. Let's do another gig with them.
Yeah, I missed
yeah,
it.
it might not be
Deli's
like
a
big-
homie.
Might not be a big dream job, but it's like it was a dream to do really
Music
cool
video
music
stuff.
videos.
Yeah.
And Deli
then to have
and Delis
your
are some of your
brand featured
favorite
on
that
that
you've
music
done.
video, and that
Well, it's
this
strong-
person's like you portrayed this person's brand.
Yeah, it's a big part of culture. Like growing
Totally.
up, it was a huge thing of culture. It was
Yeah.
just watching them. So I like that, and I
Right.
I wish the industry in that segment was a little bit better than it is currently. But I kind of want to just do something like a good old school,
Agreed.
like 2000s style music video.
It's because we
Heck
were just
yeah.
ripping those the night we were watching
Yeah.
them. Colby
Yeah.
was DJ Colbstar over there
Yeah,
ripping up
he was
the
throwing
old
us
music
back.
videos.
Yeah.
Good on
Anyway,
you, Colby.
next question.
Let's see what we got here.
Maybe one of the final,
This is
the
a
last
good,
one to
this
rip
is,
her up.
This is a good one to end on.
Okay.
This one comes from Peyton Punel, I think. And it is power or suspension more of a priority on the camera cars or the chase
Say
cars?
that one more
There's
time.
two answers. I know.
Power,
Is power or suspension more
Suspension.
of a priority on the chase cars or the camera cars?
power or suspension?
Yeah.
There's two answers to that. It's
Are
what
you
shooting?
considering?
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about gimbal power? Like
No, he's talking
Suspension?
about car.
like physical car
The
builds?
thing is, what we do is that everyone wants a very would like a very cut and dry answer, and it's
Oh.
very variable. It's based on
It
what you're
is.
shooting.
It's
like,
based on what vehicle you're in. So, like the Land Rover is like our main kind of
Well-
go-to pig, right?
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's what's more important is what he's asking.
So what is it?
probably more important is suspension, obviously.
I think it's suspension.
But speed is like
Yeah.
if you're shooting,
suspension.
if the car you're
It's
shooting, or
suspension.
the vehicle you're shooting,
it
is,
changes
you need to
so
be really
much.
fast.
It does. We use a C63
No, but-
on
no.
the Ford commercial, but
Yeah, but
like
that
the
was super
suspension on the
flat.
Land Rover, if we can, like the variation of us going road and off road, it can handle it very well because the suspension is pretty soft and flowy.
Yeah, but you don't need the torque and speed that you do on like a Ford.
Sure. It's two different vehicles.
Mach-E commercial.
That's two different shoots.
That's what I'm saying. There's two different answers.
things.
Two different shoots,
Totally.
two different answers.
So that's why you in a production, like in a production house, a lot of people run the Porsche Cayennes. Like you can run those off road, sure, not to an extent of a Land Rover or our Can-Am, but those are really good on road. But like you have to have multiple. I believe in a production company like Pursuit, Thermotechnic, all those guys, they have multiple different vehicles.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why they have very different vehicles from each other because they all are different tools and they can do different things very well.
Yep.
That's
the.
If you want to talk
cut,
about that,
dry
you can
answer.
get deep into that. But sure, if you can have the opportunity to have really good suspension and really good horsepower, take it.
Yeah.
But my
absolutely.
belief is you need multiple vehicles. Just like you don't have just one camera for everything, you know. So you got to change it. It's got to be.
And
a
neither
different
do
tool.
your clients.
I think that's why
Exactly.
you see a lot of Cayennes too, though. Is they have a good mix of both.
They
worlds.
do, but they don't. They do and they don't. You can't take that Cayenne and do what the Land Rover can do.
Yeah.
Man, Pat
You can't-
sent that though.
What?
Shift.
Oh,
Pat from shout out Pat.
that was a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was.
There's all different types.
I'ma
The
cut that
Cayenne
out.
is cool. My mom had one. Loved the Cayenne. We had a Macan. Those cars are incredible, but you can only do so much. It's just it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
What? Oh, does that sound dickish to me?
Weird flex,
Hey,
but okay.
fuck you. It's not a
Sorry,
weird
I'm gonna cut
flex.
it
It's
out
a
anyways.
fact. Okay, fine.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
it.
I fucked up.
Yeah.
That wasn't the right car.
I think it
Kind
depends.
of looks like it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you can cut the whole
It's
thing
kind
out.
of. It's like the
Anyway.
same body.
Okay,
shape
ready?
shit.
Ready?
Yeah.
It depends on what you're doing, though.
It depends
At
on
the
what you're
end of
doing, and that's the tool you're going to use. You know, it is what it is. So
Yeah, there's no cut and dry answer.
there's no cut and dry answer. A lot of these answers that you guys are going to send in are not going to be a one answer thing, unless it's like, oh, our client or what we want to work with or something. But like
Right.
a lot of these questions that you get technical, there's going to be a lot of answers for it.
Yeah.
One's like experiential based too. It's like
Sure,
what
totally,
works in the
100%.
situation.
100%. But I think that was a good one to end on. Let's save those other ones. Save them. We'll save them for later, for the next one.
Yeah. We'll rip another podcast next.
Maybe we'll have a guest, and maybe we can rip some of those questions and have that guest answer some of those questions because
Yeah.
that might be a
If it's
way
relevant.
different perspective.
If it's relevant.
I think it might be
No,
relevant.
we'll
It might
put the
just
guest up
be.
and they can ask questions to the guest.
totally.
Ask.
Ask.
Quiz.
Yeah, we've been
That's-
doing a lot of different ass cans, ass cans on here.
That Oklahoma accent's coming out there right there.
Yeah,
Some
shit.
way.
Son of a
man.
bitch. Anyway, all right. Well, I guess that wraps up our podcast. Remember, we got sponsored, so go get some RoboCups, and hope
For
you
real.
enjoyed this podcast. And you know what? I don't really have any much to say. I don't think these guys do either. So
Other than don't spill on your Mac and get a RoboCup.
yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see you later. Listen to the next one because you can get another discount maybe for another company. We'll see.